Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So Ashy skin, Ashy foundation is still happening in 2017. And I must say, it's not the cutest look. And I'm sure it's probably not the look that you want to go for, but sometimes it can happen. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can correct ashy foundation without buying a whole nother foundation. So first of all, let's get an understanding of why your foundation might be looking a little bit ashy. So one of the reasons that your foundation may look ashy is because you might not have corrected your discoloration around your face. So when you apply a foundation over the top of that, and that foundation could probably be the right shade for you, the grayness, the grey undertones from your actual skin are going to show through, and therefore it will look grey and ashy and not the best. So what you need to do in that instance is color correct. Now I've done a whole nother video on color correcting, and I will link that for you now to go and check out if you haven't seen it already. But there is a whole nother reason why your foundation could be looking ashy. So it could be that you bought a foundation, it looked great in store, you love the consistency of the foundation, you love the finish of it, you just really like this foundation. You probably don't want to go on another foundation hunt, because believe me, trying to find the right foundation is not easy. So that could be a reason. Or it could be that you've bought a foundation that might be a shade or two too light for you, and you have a warm skin tone or a darker skin complexion, and when you apply a foundation shade that isn't right for your skin tone, sometimes it may look ashy if it's too light for you also. So it might not be that the foundation is actually very grey toned in itself. It could just be that it's just a little bit too light for you, and therefore it could end up looking ashy with a warm complexion. So first things first, I'm going to show you what a foundation that is too light for me looks like on me. Now it's not drastically too light, because no one would buy a foundation that is drastically too light for them. It could just have looked good in the shops with all the lights on and things like that, and it ends up being too light for you. So I'm going to show you what the NARS Sheer Glow in the shade Barcelona looks like on me. So as you can see, my face is a little bit paler than my neck and the rest of my body. So what I normally like to do is match it to my neck and my body. If you want to know how to find the right shade for you and match yourself correctly, I have a video on that too, so I'll link it for you now. But yeah, for me, this foundation on its own is a bit too light for me because it doesn't match my neck, and I'm going to show you now. So I actually love the finish of this foundation. It's one of my favorite foundations, but the shade just isn't great for me. Okay, so I've got the NARS Sheer Glow in the shade Barcelona on this side of my face, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, I hope it's picking it up, but it doesn't actually match my neck. My face does look a little bit lighter than my neck. I mean, maybe I could get away with it, but in pictures, the shade difference is really gonna show up. My skin is a little bit warmer than my actual foundation shade that I've applied. So this is what we're gonna do. You don't have to buy a whole nother foundation, which I did make the mistake of doing, and I had to mix two foundation shades, and when they both run out, it's going to be quite expensive to buy two £30 foundations. I think they're around there anyway. But two £30 foundations at the same time, not really what I want to do. But I've managed to find a cheaper alternative that absolutely works. So I've got the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in the shade Olive. Now they've got a few different shades of the foundation mixer, but if you want to add warmth to your foundation to avoid the ashiness, grayness, dull looking skin, Olive is the one to go for. So I'm going to show you how this works. Here is NARS Sheer Glow in Barcelona on my hand. I'm going to mix just a few drops of this, and I'm just going to blend the two together. Now this foundation mixer isn't going to change the consistency of your foundation, the finish of it, or anything like that, so don't worry about anything like that. I'm going to dot this on, okay, and then I'm going to blend this out. Now it may just be a little subtle difference, but it still is a difference, and it's still an improvement. Right, I don't know if you can tell the difference on camera, but I certainly can. Like even here where you can see down my nose, like this side's so much warmer, and then this side is lighter. And if you have a look, it does actually blend and match with my neck. I've added a nice amount of warmth to my skin. Now, if you're new to using this, I would just use a tiny amount at a time. So I'd like drop a little bit, mix, drop a little bit more, and then see how you go and see how much warmth you really need to add. Obviously, because I've had a play with this and I know how this works, I knew how much I needed for this foundation. I believe this is only $7.99, so it's not going to break the bank, and it's such a good cheap alternative rather than buying a whole new foundation. I hope you guys can see the difference. I hope you've learned something new, and I hope I've helped you out a little bit too. So if you did enjoy this video and you'd like to see more of these types of videos, then please do give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe for more videos. I post 3 times a week. Also, don't forget to catch me on all of my socials, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. Everything will be linked down below for you, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.